Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what people see when they look into your eyes. So, this reading was kind of inspired by the idea that when people look into your eyes, the eyes are the window to the soul. So, what do they see? So this is an exciting reading. Let's take a look at your crystals. But before I do, please note this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. So for the first crystal, we have Tiger's Eye. And we have Ghosts of the Past. For pile number 2, we have Apatite. And we have I Am Kali. And for pile number 3, we have Amazonite. And we have the card Dress of Alchemy. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Tiger's Eye crystal and the Ghost of the Past card, card number 42, sorry, with the past returns for a time, this reading is for you. We are going to be taking a look at what people see when they look into your eyes. So, as the saying goes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. So, what do people see when they look into your eyes? So before I begin, I pre-shuffled your oracle cards as well as your tarot cards. We're going to be using the Priestess of Light oracle deck first. This was the Shadows in Light oracle deck. I'm also going to be closing my eyes to see if I can see any messages about eyes and things I can see about like physical things people maybe see. So let's go ahead and start your reading. So, as I tapped into the energies of your reading, I heard the song Beautiful, 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 Beautiful Angel. That song, I don't know what it's called, and my Wi Fi is off, but I will make sure I link the song in my comments below. I'll pin it, okay? So, the first card we have for you is Tenderness with True Love and Compassion, card number 9. This is a very beautiful card. Then we have Abundance with Fortune, Wealth, and Plenty, card number 28. What's really interesting, we have elephants on this card. Yesterday I kept seeing visions of elephants. I didn't know why. Now I know it's for you. Because sometimes I see visions for like certain clients, or I see visions for, my readings, or sometimes I'll dream things for my readings before I actually know who it's for. And then I will see a synchronicity in the card. So the elephant is a very nurturing spirit animal. We have card number 39 with Miracles and Ancient Wisdom. So maybe you have angelic eyes. Oh my gosh, angelic assistance. Card number 6 with divine guidance and loving support. This is my earth angel pile. So when people look into your eyes, they see you as an angel that fell from heaven. A beautiful, beautiful angel. Okay. Now we're going to take your tarot cards, but before I do, at the back of the deck we have Wings of Light with Becoming Something New. Now we're going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot, so I also pre-shuffled these cards. The first card we have is the Moon. And I just heard the word sultry eyes. So some of you have this angelic presence within you, earth angels on earth. So beautiful or so handsome or so attractive that in a sense you look like an angel, or people can see some kind of innocence within your eyes. But then people also see an energy of seductiveness within your eyes, like sultry eyes. This energy of, like hypnotizing someone with your eyes, or kind of just seducing them with your eyes and not saying anything. We have the Ace of Wands. Funny that the Ace of Wands comes out because, I guess this reminds me of the sacral chakra. I know Ace of Wands is fire, but like sometimes that fiery energy can seem like it relates to sensuality in some way. So we also have the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Talk about abundance, Queen of Pentacles. Two signs pointing to abundance. That's lovely. We have the Temperance card with another angel. You see, I'm not making this up, my pal, number one. There's so many beautiful synchronicities in your reading. I'm also hearing the number 333. And the funny thing is, before your reading, I want to tell you what happened. This is kind of embarrassing, but like I was setting up for your cards and, like I was putting the cards down and everything, and I was just like walking around, and then I sort of like almost fell down, and then I fell down on the bed beside me. And it was just so, yeah, anyways, but I feel like maybe you have eyes that kind of put people in a trance, that it's almost like they want to fall over, or they get very clumsy. Like that Fergie song, Clumsy. They get very clumsy when they look into your eyes because there's something very, I'm hearing very mysterious about your eyes, but there's also something very seductive about your eyes. At the back of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So now before I read your cards, I'm going to close my eyes and see if I can see anything about physical qualities or traits people see when they look into your eyes. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number ones. What do people see when they look into my pile number one's eyes? Firstly, I'm seeing a vision of coconut water, like when you're on the beach and you get coconut water and like you're drinking the coconut water and like maybe having a cocktail or something like that. There's something about that. So I don't know, with the moon and the King of Cups at the back of the deck, maybe there's something oceany about your eyes. Maybe some of you have like very siren-like energy or lunar-like energy in your eyes. That's the vibe I pick up from you. But then also there's this vibe of fun. There's this vibe of like fun in the sun. Uh, carefreeness, free-spiritedness, because I don't think normal people just drink coconut water every day. You drink it when you're on the beach most of the time. Unless, someone lives by the beach. But Like it reminds me of that energy. So maybe people see you as someone that travels a lot or someone that has wanderlust, I'm hearing, or someone that kind of just has this adventurous quality to them or this type of vibe of, you know, free spiritedness, wanting to see the whole world or, be in the sun and be on the beach or something like that. And then I saw a vision of, like when you go to a theater, like where they do drama, plays, and things like that, and they put on the lights and it's so bright. There's something about people looking into your eyes and seeing you in the spotlight. You have a showstopper energy, my pal number ones. And there's this energy of brightness in your eyes. Maybe your eyes are very bright, something about that. And then I also saw a vision of someone sleeping, right? And they have those things over their eyes. I don't know what they're exactly called, but like those things you wear over your eyes when you sleep, and like they kind of make the light go away, like so that you can sleep properly. I don't know what they're called, but if someone knows, let me know down in the comments. But maybe that just means like people see when they look into your eyes that you either love to do self-care, that you maybe give off this vibe of like self-love, self-care, doing little things for yourself that make you feel good inside. Can I see any eyes, like any of like what their eyes look like? Spirit is now showing me a crown. So some of you give off princess, prince energy, royalty energy, queen, king energy. Can I see like physical eyes of like what people see? Please, Spirit. So I guess that's all Spirit wants to show me. Spirit doesn't want to show me physical eyes. Maybe there's many of you here with many different eyes, many different eye colors, things like that. um, but I kind of get like a foxy type of vibe from you. Like maybe some of you have foxy eyes. Because I'm just gonna look at the cards here. Like with the moon, maybe some of you have blue eyes, maybe some of you have brown eyes. Because this crystal kind of reminds me of brown eyes, and even here on this image, she has brown eyes. Maybe some of you have like more darker eyes, like not black, but like more dark brown. And some of you, I'm getting the vibe of hazel eyes, or like when you're in the sunlight, it's like your eyes kind of look a little bit more reddish brownish or something like that. Yeah, that is the vibe I get here. If you have any other color eyes or any other eyes, it's fine. If the reading resonates with you, it resonates. You don't have to take those specific messages. But the vibe I get from you, I also saw almond eyes. Okay, so the vibe I get from you in terms of what people see when they look into your eyes, like I said, showstopper energy, angelic energy, but also sultry, seductive energy. There is this vibe of you being free spirited. That's what I keep feeling. There is this vibe of when people look into your eyes, they see you as an authentic person, because I'm looking at this person here from the Ghost of the Past card. And she's in a masquerade ball, right? But she's the only one that has taken off her mask, whereas the other people are around her wearing masks. So I take that as, when people look into your eyes, they see you being real, they see you being your authentic self and being that light in the world and not being afraid to show your true self to the whole world. I'm also looking at the image and like her clothing, and it looks like she is very abundant in her clothing. We even have the abundance card and the Queen of Pentacles. Her clothes look very like good quality and like luscious. I don't know. Maybe people look into your eyes and see lusciousness or the energy of abundance within you, the energy of wealth or richness, or maybe you just have an inner richness within your soul. There's something about your eyebrows too. I'm hearing the word captivating eyes, mesmerizing eyes. There's something about a sparkle in your eyes with the moon card. Like, I'm looking at the moon card, and there's a vibe of like people looking into your eyes and seeing some kind of sparkle in your eyes, some kind of life in your eyes, even with the Ace of Wands. Especially when you get excited about things, there's something about your eyes looking so captivating, like they just want to get lost in your eyes. I'm seeing also a vibe here with the Ghost of the Past card and the Miracles and Ancient Wisdom card. There is a vibe people see in your eyes where it's kind of like they see maybe you've gone through some things in the past, like maybe some of you have sad eyes or sleepy eyes with the moon. I'm kind of getting sleepy eyes or like doe eyes. Um, or just like there's a sleepy look in your eyes or a sad look in your eyes. Kind of like reminds me of Lana Del Rey, like the sad. I don't know what it's called, but I'm hearing the word with the S, like sun. I don't know if I'm saying the word right. Like I could be wrong. Sun Paku, or I don't know like what her word I'm hearing, but it kind of like gives that vibe. Like you know how Billie Eilish or certain people have like that white under their eyes. I'm seeing that and hearing that word, like, but I don't hear it clearly. So if you know what the word is, please let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, I can't Google right now because as you can see, I have a different setup right now, and I'm in a place where there's not a lot of Wi-Fi, so I'm sure even some of you noticed, like yesterday, the video was very slow with uploading. But yeah, well, not yesterday because I'm recording on the 7th of September. This is probably gonna upload tomorrow because now I have to like pre-record the day before because the Wi-Fi is just so slow. But there's something about people seeing a fire in your eyes, but also seeing like a sleepiness in your eyes at the same time. So I guess it just depends on which day they catch you. And those eyes I mentioned, like that word. um, there's something about your eyes, like having a fire in it, like I said, an excitement in it, a passionate energy. Like sometimes people see a playful energy in your eyes, like almost like this childlike energy, like when you get excited about things. There's something about that that is very, it makes people happy, you know, like when someone laughs and it's contagious. There's something about your eyes, like when you are laughing or when you're smiling or when you're just having fun. There's something about the energy that is contagious where people can see the happiness in your eyes or the excitement in your eyes. And all of a sudden, I feel like tears in my eyes, like for saying that, but like tears of joy. So, like, maybe people really get happy in a really emotional way when they see you happy, like almost like they want to get tears of joy because they just are happy that you're happy. I'm even looking at this yellow color here. And I guess that would be people that love you, people that really love you dearly. So, as I was saying, I was speaking about the past and this vibe of like people seeing an energy of the past in your eyes and seeing maybe you've been through some emotional things with the moon card right opposite it. But also with the Miracles Ancient Wisdom card, it looks like you've seen life. I'm hearing a song by Holly Cook, and I think it's called It's So Different Here, if I'm not mistaken. I'll just check and let you know in the comment section. But I'm hearing specifically the line where she goes like, she says something like, it's so different here, it's so hot here. And she's talking about being in a different place, in a different country or place where it's so hot and like there's no phones, there's no cars, nothing like that. And it's so different here, it's so hot here. And then she talks about something, I can't remember exactly the line, but it's like she talks about how she's seen so much of the world, you can see it in her eyes, like almost like I can't remember exactly, I'm probably butchering it, but that type of vibe of like she's seen everything. You can see it in her eyes. Like she's seen everything, the good, bad, and ugly of Earth. That's what I take from that line. I could be wrong, but I'll let you know what the line is in the comments section. So, yeah, there's something about people seeing this wisdom in your eyes. Like you've seen everything on Earth, you've seen everything in people. Yet the flame within you still burns bright. Yet you still look forward to the positive of each day, of being alive. And I think you are ready to move on. With the Temperance card, it seems like you have been healing, you've been alchemizing certain emotions from the past. And you're ready to make new memories. I'm hearing that song from Shakira that's like, I am ready for the good times, something like that. So I think it's called I Am Ready for the Good Times. And there's this vibe of like you healing, alchemizing in your eyes that people see, but also this vibe of like you're ready to make new memories to replace the old sad ones. Also, when people look into your eyes, they see a very nurturing energy, they see a very loving, supportive energy. They see you as almost like their angel in disguise because there's something about people talking to you and seeing your wisdom even when you talk and even in your eyes. And there's this vibe of you just being so supportive. It's almost like you're an angel to them. And it's almost like people see you as someone that has saved them in some way or someone that has, helped them in some way, guided them in some way. And it's like that type of feeling of, I don't know what I would do without you on that day. Um, I'm looking at the lotus flowers here that Lakshmi is holding. So maybe some of you have Lakshmi, the goddess, around you. She's the goddess of wealth, if I'm not mistaken. And there is this vibe of nurturingness in your eyes. There's this vibe of like the lotus flower and rebirthing yourself and really being such a compassionate, loving soul, loving people so tenderly, so gently. There's this vibe of gentleness in your eyes when people look into your eyes. But also this vibe of you being a very calm, emotionally balanced soul that has transformed yourself and your emotions in some way. So this is what I have for your reading, my pile number ones. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Oh, by the way, I'm also seeing autumn energy before I end off, like some of you have autumn energy in your eyes. So yeah, can't wait to see you next time. Bye! Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this Apatite crystal and the I Am Kali card with card number 13, From Death Comes Rebirth. This reading is for you. We are going to be taking a look at what people see when they look into your eyes. So as you know, the eyes are the windows to the soul. So let's take a look at what people see when they look into your eyes. So I'm first going to go ahead and add all your cards. I already pre-shuffled your oracle cards as well as your tarot cards. So I'm just going to pull those cards, and then after that, I am going to close my eyes and see if there's any signs or symbols or physical traits of eyes that Spirit can show me. Um, and while pile number one, Spirit didn't show me any physical signs, but just symbolism to explain the energy. And then after that, I'm going to take a look at the energies we see in the cards. So we're using the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. We have the first card, Setting Boundaries, Threshold Protection and Honor, card number 30. The second card we have is Telepathy, card number 22, with Transmission, Perception, and Communication. I'm hearing that song that's like sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows every night. So people see sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows when they look into your eyes, and just this fun vibe because that song just makes me feel very like I want to like it's bringing my inner child on. We have sensuality with feminine wisdom and passion, card number 38. So you have very sensual eyes. And then lastly, we have achievement, card number 49, with effort plus intention. And then at the back of the deck, we have deep emotions with unknown feelings and past life influences. So for some reason, I am feeling like extremely, extremely thirsty, as if I want to like throw all the water in my mouth. Like on a really hot day, but like I'm not really thirsty because I know it's not me because I wasn't thirsty like just a minute ago. But I feel that vibe from the sensuality card. Maybe there is some people that thirst over you after looking into your eyes. It's like they want you really badly. So we're gonna use the Ethereal Visions Tarot. The first card we have is the Eight of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Magician. As I look at this image and his hands, I'm hearing that meme. Well, it's not a meme, it's like a Instagram reel or TikTok sound, and it's like add a little bit of spice. So maybe you have a little bit of spice to you, like whatever you do or whatever you create, you add a little bit of spice to it. Like I'm seeing someone here that maybe bakes or cooks, and you add a little bit of spice to it, or maybe some people here love to create art or have just amazing ideas and have the spiciness to it. When it comes to your passions, your hobbies, your job, the things you love to do, even if it's not artistic, like the vibe I'm getting is whatever you do, it's like when people look into your eyes, you add a little bit of spice to it. This very innovative quality, but also you add your own flair to it. We have the Six of Pentacles. I think I said the Magician, I'm not sure. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. And then at the back of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So my pile number twos, I'm hearing that when people look into your eyes, you are a work of art. You're like a muse to others. I think you inspire others a lot, which I will explain why in a moment, because I already see the energies here. But you do inspire others a lot. And there is this energy of you being like a muse, being very physically like a work of art, especially in your eyes, but then also in who you are. Like, I think you tell a story of your own through your eyes, which I'll explain in a moment. I just want to close my eyes quickly and see if Spirit can show me any visions or any physical features. I guess it just depends on what Spirit wants to show me, because in pile one, I wanted to see physical features, but Spirit didn't show me. So let's see. So, spirit guides of my pile number twos. What do people see when they look into my pile number two's eyes? So, I'm seeing like high heels, so there could be like a little bit of flair to you, or maybe you have some type of aesthetic to you in the way that you look, in the way that you're dressed up, but maybe your eyes also look very aesthetically pleasing, very pretty, or very good to look at. And now Spirit is showing me someone apply lipstick, and Spirit is showing me a butterfly, but like yesterday I was rewatching the Bratz Fashion Pixies. I love to watch Bratz for my inner child. And in the beginning of the movie, they show like a butterfly with like eyes on it. So maybe some of you have like pixie or fairy energy in your eyes in the way people look at you, or maybe some of you have butterfly energy. Butterflies are symbols of transformation, and it's funny because we have the I am Kali card with from death comes rebirth. I'm also seeing someone licking their lips, so like people are very seduced by you when they look into your eyes. And I'm seeing like, when in those movies when they have like a clip like this and then like they say cut or something like that, I'm seeing it like that. So maybe some of you, like I said, your eyes tell a whole story like a movie or something like that. And that's what people see. So, Spirit just made me laugh because I don't want to say this because I'm not like forcing anything on anyone because I'm not someone that really drinks or does anything. But then I just saw like an image of a bong when I was closing my eyes. So, does someone here smoke weed and like maybe people can see your eyes are a little bit red or like they think you smoke weed? I don't know, like that's the vibe I'm getting. There is an energy of desire in your eyes, like people desiring you. I'm also seeing an energy of talent, like Spirit is showing you writing or dancing or something creative or talent in general. Like you're very talented at everything you do, and that's what people see in your eyes. It doesn't have to be writing or dancing, but they see the energy of talent in your eyes. I'm seeing a door closing, so the energy of leaving behind what doesn't serve you, not being afraid to close certain doors if it's not what you want your reality to look like, and that's what people see when they look into your eyes. And I'm also seeing a compact mirror and makeup, so maybe some of you have really good looking eye makeup if you wear makeup, or some of you just look very beautiful or very handsome or very attractive in your eyes. And then I was also seeing a spider web, so maybe there's something here about like a sexiness to you because spider webs remind me of like that sexy, dark, divine feminine energy. It reminds me of what is her name again? I'm trying to think. So in Riverdale, I for some reason can't remember her name. I'm really not good with remembering names. Um, but she has black hair in Riverdale. And in one of the new seasons, she is shown as like a Spider Woman. Maybe some of you have that vibe because, we have the sensuality card, but then also, in that scene, she was kind of like seen as like this Black Widow, like this dangerous, seductive, femme fatale energy. Of course, this doesn't just have to be for women watching, but there is this vibe of sensuality in your eyes, of like a seductive eyes. Like when you look at people, I'm even seeing some of you have flirty eyes. Like you can bat your eyelids in a minute and people would do anything for you. That's the kind of vibe I get. Like people really thirst over you when they look into your eyes. That's something I keep seeing. And there's also something really hypnotizing about your eyes. The reason I say so is because I heard the song for you by Holly Cook. For some reason, I heard it in Pal 1 too. Not this song, but like another song of hers. And uh, the song's name, I'm not sure what it is. I need to check on Google, but it's 11:11 on the clock right now, so quite interesting. But I don't have Wi-Fi right now because I'm in a place where There's not much Wi-Fi here, so I'm just going to pin it in the comments, the song's name. But I heard the line from Holly Cook in her song, "The moon's reflection in your eyes is hypnotizing, blind I follow." And that's why I say your eyes are hypnotizing. Maybe you have like this energy of the moonlight in your eyes, lunar energy. So some of you are very, very intuitive or very connected to these spiritual realms. And people see that in your eyes. And I'm even looking at this telepathy card, and it's kind of like you're able to draw people in with your eyes. You're able to kind of not just lure them in, but draw people in, hypnotize them in. There's something about your eyes that are just very hypnotizing. Like, it's almost like people would be put under a spell and like just walk all over to you but not know why. Like that's the vibe I get from you, even if you're not like putting people under spells. It's like it's almost like your eyes put people under this hypnotizing spell. I'm also hearing the word dreamy. So some of you have very dreamy eyes, and that's what people see when they look into your eyes. And with the telepathy card, I'm kind of getting the vibe like with all these spiritual energies and the lunar energies, maybe some of you embody lunar energy, the moon's energy. The moon relates to, intuition, but also deep emotions. So you honor your emotions, you honor your intuition. And on the telepathy card, I kind of feel this vibe like when you look at people and they look into your eyes, it's kind of like you are reading them. It's like you can see right through their soul, you can see right through them. And that's the vibe I get from you. Like when people look into your eyes, there's this vibe of like a divine energy, like you can see right through them. So I feel like if you ever have certain people just not like you or just be very off with you or like be very closed off with you, there is this vibe of like them not wanting you to see into them. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are hiding something, but it could just mean that they don't want to be seen in some way. Or it could just mean they want to hide something. Just depends on the person. Or sometimes they're shy and they can see you looking right through them. And there is a sense of shyness there from others. When people look into your eyes, they also see a very powerful energy and like seeing a magical potion. So some of you have like magic in your eyes. And now I'm hearing that song that's like, she's magic, it's tragic that no one saw it when it happened. I'll also link it below, like the song's name. Um, because I can't remember who it's by. But also, as I look at the wolf and like this energy of power within you, within your eyes, that's what people see. But like, people also see loyalty in your eyes with the wolf. People also see, a very leadership energy. I feel like you could often be seen as a leader to others or someone that has a lot of traits and qualities that would make you a good leader. People see the energies of you being very nurturing and taking care of others. And there is this vibe in your eyes where you can look at people and somehow they can see exactly. So there is this vibe of like people close to you where I don't feel like this is strangers or people in general. I feel like this is people that know you on a deeper level where they look into your eyes and there is this vibe of them seeing exactly what you're thinking or feeling. Like if you're with a friend and they look into your eyes and you're in public place, like just by your facial expression, they know what you're thinking or they know what you're feeling. Like it's kind of like you can communicate with your eyes. It reminds me of like those Instagram reels when someone's like, when girls communicate with their eyes and like they're not saying a word, but like they're communicating with their eyes. I've seen that vibe. Of course, this is not just for women, but I guess the vision's just coming through like that. So, with the I am Kali from Death Comes Rebirth, I feel like when people look into your eyes, they see that you have felt stuck once in your life with the Eight of Swords. They see that you have maybe been through certain hardship in your life. And with this dark blue crystal here, I feel like you've had to go into the dark depths of your ocean of your soul. Think of your soul as like an ocean and you're in the dark depths, is what I'm seeing. Maybe some of you have very like dark eyes, like a dark blue or like a dark uh brown or like dark green or something. It doesn't have to be, but like there's something of you like in your eyes reminding people of the dark depths of the ocean or the dark depths of the forest or something along those lines. But there is this vibe like you've been through the depths of yourself. You've seen yourself in your fullest extent. You've seen your shadows and you've seen your light. You've seen darkness in the world, but you've also seen light in the world. Your eyes give me that vibe, like when people look into your eyes, and this vibe of like, I'm looking at her eyes, and it kind of looks like there's tears coming out of her eyes. So it's like sometimes people have seen sadness in your eyes or have seen like you've been through some things. For some of you, I'm hearing the word tragic, like you've been through tragic things, and I'm so, so, so sorry, my pile number twos. I want to give you a big, big, big hug. And I think when people see sadness in your eyes, I'm feeling tears in my eyes. It's like they start to feel emotions too, because it's like, who did that to you, and how could they do that to you, or what happened to you? And I want to hug the sadness out of you kind of vibe I'm feeling from others and from myself. Um, so with the Six of Swords, there is this energy of change and transition and leaving behind the old to step into the new. So there is a vibe around you of rebirthing yourself, of going through darkness and pain and feeling stuck in it, but rebirthing yourself through that. And I'm seeing a coffin and someone climb their way out of that coffin to be back to life. I'm hearing the word be back to life. I know my sentence structure is not proper, but oh well. I'm seeing this energy of like this vibe where it's almost like you've come back to life, you've rebirthed yourself, you've learned wisdom from your pain, and you are no longer stuck anymore. It's like you got yourself out of that stuck place. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you really had to generously put a lot more to yourself. Like people maybe saw you were someone that always cared for others, were always there for others, but now at some point you had to really give to yourself. You really had to honor yourself in those moments, honor your emotions, honor your intuition. And now people see you creating something different with the magician. People see self-love in your eyes. People see that you have strong boundaries in your eyes. If I don't feel like a lot of you were always this way, like setting boundaries, but there is this energy and vibe of you now, like where you really love yourself, where you've really integrated some wisdom from that, and you are ready to create new memories. You're ready to create new, happier memories, and you've grown in some way. There is this energy of growth in your eyes that people see, and this energy of you really honoring yourself. It's like, it's not a don't mess with me type of vibe in your eyes, but it's like an inner knowing people get when they look into your eyes. Like they can tell you respect yourself. They can tell you're not the type of person to walk all over or to do certain things that are not okay to. And now there is this energy of like a lot of joy, a lot of passion in your eyes. Like you're starting to create more of this energy where you're finding more things to be passionate about, more things to smile about. And I guess there is this energy of duality here of sadness and pain, but also happiness and joy. And there's this energy of like a richness within your soul, because I'm looking at Kali here and the jewels here and the diamonds and everything she's wearing, but also here where she has coins on her head. Um, And here with the gold aura, so there's this energy of like an inner gold within you, an inner treasure in you that you found, and or that you are yet to find, that people see within your aura as well as within your eyes. You have this very golden energy surrounding you, a heart of gold. Um, but then also this treasure within your heart, within your soul, that you have either found or you have yet to found, and I guess people see that within your eyes. And I think as you find the treasure within your soul, you start to find the treasures within life. This would look different to everyone. So, Spirit is not telling me to clarify what the treasure in the soul is, because I think I even need to find it in myself. Like, I don't know what it is for myself yet, but I think as you find it, it's different to everyone, and then you start finding the real treasures of life around you. It doesn't have to be monetary treasure, but it could be like love, it could be joy, it could be different things that are important to you. But there may be also the energy of wealth, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles here, the energy of like wealth, luxury, achievement. People see you in that light when they look into your eyes. So I think this is where I'm going to leave your reading, my pile number twos. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Amazonite crystal and the dress of alchemy with release your power, card number 33. So your pile three with card number 33, 333. That's very, very interesting. Um, if you chose this card and the Amazonite crystal, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what people see when they look into your eyes. So as we know, the eyes are the window to the soul. So we're going to take a look at what people see when they look into your eyes. So I already pre-shuffled your oracle cards as well as your tarot cards. We're going to take a look at what we see here, pull all the cards, and then after that, I am going to close my eyes and see if any physical traits or features come through, or if any signs or symbols or synchronicities come through clairvoyantly. So we're going to use the Priestess of Light Oracle deck, this one, and this is the Shadows and Light Oracle deck. So the first card we have is Sacred Breath and Sound with Life Force and Communication, card number 10. We have Shamanic Journey with Purpose, Attunement, and Vision Quest, card number 23. We have Portal with Infinite Mind and Awakening Consciousness, card number 1. We have Touching Earth with Planting Something New, card number 12. And then at the back of the deck, we have card number 33 again. So 3333, very interesting, with Building Your World, Creation, Expansion, and Networking. So the number 33, I've heard that it is, I heard from actually Shamanic Insight, so it's interesting that the Shamanic Journey card comes out. I don't know if some of you like to watch her channel, but I heard from one of her readings that 33 is actually like the energy of like soul mastery or something like that. I can't remember the exact words she used, but you know how like Jesus or Buddha like mastered their soul? They were very like advanced souls that mastered something, that reached a stage of enlightenment. Like that was what I heard, or something like that. I can't remember the exact words. I'm so sorry, but if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know. So maybe some of you like when people look into your eyes, there's this vibe of like them seeing this energy of you being a really old soul, of you being a soul with shamanic energy or with healing energy in some way, with a really big purpose. And it's almost like people see into your Akashic records when they look into your eyes, and they see you being a very old soul with a lot of wisdom, an old soul that sees a lot, because look at the eyes on her wings, maybe even having clairvoyance or seeing through people when you look at them. I just heard the word fern. I don't know why. We're using the Ethereal Visions Tarot for you. So I also pre-shuffled these cards, and the first card we have is the Five of Cups. We have the King of Cups. As I looked at his necklace, I saw like a vision of those um his fish necklace. I saw a vision of like those fish sweeties. I don't know why. Maybe you're like a sweetie pie. We have the moon card. Very interesting that the moon card comes up, since we spoke about you having a very healing energy as well as being very intuitive, like seeing through people. So maybe some of you embody a very lunar energy or this energy of the ocean, because look at the dolphin here, the King of Cups. We have all this watery energy here, and the moon controls the tides and the ocean. So there's something about like the moon influencing you a lot, or like you being very sensitive energetically to energies. And I think people can see that. People can see you're an awakened soul when they look into your eyes. We also have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Justice card. At the back of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So the vibe I get from this Two of Swords is you let your intuition lead you towards making certain decisions in your life, because here we see the moon and she's blindfolded and there's a lot of purple here, which reminds me of intuition, of, you know, that crown chakra energy or amethyst energy, of you following your intuition. So I just saw an energy like I'm busy closing my eyes and asking Spirit to show me, but Spirit showed me someone like viewing you on social media, or people viewing you on social media and seeing your eyes. People think you're very photogenic or something like that, or they like looking at your photos on social media. So Spirit Guides of pile 3. May I please see into what people see when they look into my pile three's eyes? I'm seeing like a bunch of shells, and I really get like a mermaidy energy from you. It reminds me of Ocean Eyes, that song by Billie Eilish. Maybe some of you have very oceany eyes. It's like people see the ocean when they look into your eyes. Or some of you just have a very mermaidy energy. And you know, when I was speaking about like when people look into your eyes, they see into your Akashic records. Um, Maybe that is a sign. Maybe some of you have certain past lives as like something more mystical or magical, like in Lemuria, in Mintaka, in Atlantis. So Mintaka was like another planet, but then Lemuria and Atlantis were on Earth, but then they kind of got destroyed. And, you know, people may see that mermaidy energy in your eyes because of past life influences, you know, and there is this vibe of like you either having a very like siren like eyes, or mermaidy ocean eyes, or like fairy eyes or something like that, or like people see you as very mystical in some way. But I feel it's related to past lives, and I myself have witnessed this before. So it's very actually cool and interesting to see this come up in a reading. Like you can see into someone's Akashic records by looking into their eyes, because it's something I've seen before when I was on some kind of plant medicine with my person. And I saw his face morph into like almost like a tiger like energy. And it was very weird. I was very taken aback. And when I looked into our past lives together, I saw a past life on Lyra where I had like almost like a lion head and he had like a tiger energy to him. So I've never heard of tigers in Lyra, but that's like the vision I saw of the past life like months later. So it's actually interesting how we can sometimes like look into a person's eyes and see into who they were in a past life. There was also a time where I looked at a person and I saw their face morph into a dolphin. So I'm not sure exactly where that would be, but maybe like Sirius or Mintaka or Pleiades. I'm not really sure. I could be wrong. Um, I could be wrong. You know, I'm a psychic, but I also am human. I can also be wrong. So, but like with you, I feel like people almost see into your Akashic records and people see into maybe who you used to be in past lives. And it's like if people were to really be intuitive or to really be clairvoyant in some way, they could probably see your face morph. Or if they had to be on some kind of substance, of course, I'm not condoning that, but like if they had to be on that, maybe they would see that. So, like, that's a vibe I feel here. Let me close my eyes and see if there's anything else. I'm seeing like a light bulb flicker, so there's something about people seeing in your eyes that you are someone with a lot of light. You are a light worker, is what I feel from your energy. You have a lot of healing energy. You're like that light that shines bright, that star that shines bright, that moon that shines bright, because the moon can't shine without the sun behind it. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. um, but you are like that moon that shines brightly. And I think people see that. I think people sometimes see that you've had certain moths that were attracted to your light. And in some way, I feel like people see that you've really been disappointed with the Five of Cups, with how certain people treated you because they were just attracted to your light. And I feel like I'm seeing like moths or flies try to go to the light and attack the light. So maybe you've had certain people try to dim your light before, and I guess that's what people see when they look into your eyes. But I'm now seeing like the bulb power up and like never be switched back off. So there's something about your light that will always turn back on, even if it flickers, even if it is dimmed by others, it will always turn back on. It will always shine brightly. And that's what people see when they look into your eyes. Like maybe you even have a very light aura, like maybe your aura is full of light. There's something about that. There's something about a sparkle in your eyes and like very hydrated eyes I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. Um, but yeah, I'm also seeing some of you have very cute eyes or doe eyes. And it's like people kind of get very mesmerized or lost in your eyes. I'm seeing a vision of Alice in Wonderland fall down that rabbit hole. It's kind of like people go to a mystical, magical world when they look into your eyes. I'm also seeing something about people seeing your ancestors when they look into your eyes. Like maybe someone here, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but like maybe someone here looks very similar to an ancestor, or maybe you have certain features of your parents or your ancestors, or it's like maybe your ancestors live through you, which is something I've seen before in people. Like And also myself, like when I did a Reiki healing session with a lady, I saw, like in my womb space, I saw my grandma's energy. And it's very interesting because, like the womb space relates to the feminine energies and the ancestors. So, um, yeah, like maybe people see your ancestors and your energy in your eyes. Is there anything else, spirit guides? I'm seeing someone throw out the trash. I'm seeing boba tea and I'm seeing nails. So maybe some people think your nails are really pretty. Like maybe some of you have taken photos with your nails next to your eyes or something like that. And I'm also seeing a love letter. So there's something very loving about your eyes. It's like your eyes love deeply, or your soul loves deeply, not your eyes. Your soul loves deeply. And there's kind of like this energy where people see you as a person that loves in a very big way. And, like you're very sweet. You give to those you love. And there's something about like the way you love when you speak words of love to people, or you say words of love. Oh my gosh, we even have the communication card here. There's something about it coming through in a very loving way, like in a very poetic way, like the things you say to those you love. There's also something very playful and wise about your communication at the same time. Very like oceany energy from you. Some of you also have earth energy here with the touching earth card, like a very foresty energy is what I'm picking up on. I said I saw nails and I saw boba tea, so like maybe some of you like boba tea, or like certain drinks like that, or something like that. And I saw nails. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. And then I said I saw like taking out the trash, or like putting away the trash. Like maybe you've had certain trash people in your life, or certain trash moments in your life, and you're like, I'm not keeping that trash in my life, take out the trash. That's what I take that as with the Five of Cups here. I feel like you've been emotionally disappointed by certain people, but that taught you to find your power as you found, emotional balance and healing from that. That taught you to find your power. And I feel like some of you have been on a journey of the wounded healer, is what I'm hearing from spirit. There is the energy of divine consciousness within you, like Christ consciousness. It's like I see Christ with you, or something like that, or God with you. Whatever you believe in is okay. I'm not pushing beliefs onto anyone, but I see the energy of the divine within you, of God within you. I'm even hearing Allah, so some of you maybe believe in that, but whatever you believe in, take it as it resonates, because, everyone believes in different things here. So there is an energy, like I said, of the divine within you, of, a lot of wisdom, because she wears her dress of wisdom from her healing journey, very proudly, and it shines brightly. So I feel like some of you have been on a shamanic journey of like healing yourself first. The wounded healer energy, Chiron energy, if some of you like astrology. And there's this vibe of first healing yourself to be able to heal others, and be able to share that wisdom with others. But I feel like as you found your power through that, you're shining brighter than ever. And that's what people see when they look into your eyes. They also see this energy of like, I'm seeing, as I look at the portal card, I'm seeing a vision of 11 from Stranger Things. There's a very magical energy about you, very powerful energy about you too, when people look into your eyes, because she had magical powers and she was very, very powerful. So there is this vibe to you where you're very mystical and magical, and like people look into your eyes and it's kind of like maybe they see you as someone that can like do amazing things in this reality, because they also see you as someone that thinks very deeply. You have a very open mind, and you have a lot of consciousness and wisdom within your mental space. Um, I kind of feel the vibe of like a portal opener or a portal keeper or something like that. But I'm also seeing this vibe like You have cleared and healed a lot within yourself, and that's what people see when they look into your eyes. You're starting to now build a different world full of celebration with the Four of Wands. So people see you as a person that is very happy go lucky, very free spirited. But there is also an energy of honesty, of truth within your eyes with the Justice card. And now it's like you're trying to plot new memories within your mental space and psyche, where you're celebrating certain things in your life right now. And that's what people see in your eyes right now. They see this energy of celebration, of happiness, of joy, of fulfillment, but also honesty and integrity and wisdom. So, this is where I'm going to leave your reading, my pile number threes. This is all I have for you today. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye.